Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled on the schedule since the start of the season. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Commodores offense will begin backed up off that poor return. And, Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today. It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
They'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Throws a stiff arm. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started in the next drive. So Florida's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. So here comes the other part of this great quarterback matchup out for the first time. Kirk, the coaches always say, hey, it's about a lot more than the quarterback. But today, it really seems like these guys will decide it.
Well, and I think yesterday we sat down with his quarterback. He definitely feels that pressure to compete one-on-one against the quarterback on the other side. Now, he's got to be careful letting his emotions get the best of him. But, man, he was locked.
They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got it.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll feed the back again. And they'll get him down that time. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And the back now goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that catch is hauled in. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Commodores will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
That's a first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Running back carry. Pickup of 6. Second down.
Now it's second down here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Vanderbilt offense has not gone up the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Ball handed off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's a quick grab. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Commodores getting set on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin this. of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good job